Kentucky does have it easy. I looked in your first. I looked in your third. I looked in your. Kentucky does have it easy. Yep, back forward. Looks good.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's baseball game between Stockton University and St. Elizabeth. The NCAA, the New Jersey Athletic Conference, and Stockton University promote good conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators. Please cooperate by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Now let's meet our starting lines. First for the Eagles from St. Elizabeth. Center fielder number 22, Jacob Pippersick. First base number 11, Brad Edwards Jr. Third base number 28, Paul Hamilton. Designated hitter number 35, Drew Zimmerman. Second base number 14, Justin Otero. Catcher number 15, Anthony Padilla. Left fielder number 31, Ryan Deal. Right fielder number 9, Makai Hines. Shortstop number 12, Jack Tone. And your pitcher number 20, Tyler Monzo. The Eagles are coached by Arlen Freeman. Now the starting lineup for the Stockton University Ospreys. Left fielder number 12, Michael Antonucci. Third base number 6, Kevin Novobilski. Right field number 42, Max Kaplan. Pitcher number 21, Antonio Gotti. First base number 56, Nick Avignano. Second base number 16, Robbie Ford. Catcher number 33, Cooper Fiore. Shortstop number 3, Frank Poliza. And your center fielder number 44, Tucker Eller. Ospreys are coached by Rich Kolak. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stockton Baseball Field here in Galloway, New Jersey. My name is Frank D'Antonio, and today we have an exciting Division III baseball matchup between the 10-7 Stockton Ospreys and the 4-10 St. Elizabeth Eagles. The weather hasn't been very cooperative this week, as the Ospreys were supposed to have games on Saturday and Monday. However, Mother Nature had other plans. The Ospreys are coming off a 13-10 win over Immaculata yesterday, which saw an offensive 6-run explosion in the fourth. And the Eagles are coming off a 4-5 loss against Rosemont on Sunday and have also had some games postponed. So both teams are eager to play again and really want to get going and run around the bases here on the diamond. Stockton looking to start a new winning streak, and St. Elizabeth looking to right the ship. Ospreys will be on defense first, as they are the home team, as we have a Shohei Ohtani rule in effect here today, as Antonio Gotti will be the pitcher and DHing. He'll be pitching and batting cleanup in the 4 spot today. Gotti, as a pitcher, sporting a 27.00 ERA, which sounds bad, but when you consider that he has only made 1 appearance and only pitched 1 inning, and through these games, you can understand why it's, you know, that a little bit of high ERA. But as the game gets going, I'm sure he'll get his footing as a batter. Gotti is batting .317, one of the top on the team, with in 60 at-bats, 17 runs, and 19 hits. The pitcher starting as we're ready to go, as Jacob Peppersick will lead off for the Eagles. He is leading his team in average at .463 and OPS in 1.322. He will lead it off here. 41 ABs, 15 runs, 19 hits. Also leading the team, Gotti winds up and delivers. First pitch of the day is a ball, 1-0 to Peppersick. Gotti has his signs. Winds up, delivers. Strike 1, first strike of the day. 1-1 here now for number 22, once again, Jacob Peppersick. Gotti has a sign once again, winds up, fires, and delivers strike 2 on the inside corner. 1-2. Fell behind 1-0, but now up 1-2. Gotti has his sign, shook off a few. Winds up, fires, and fouled back over his home bench. Like I said, both teams really eager to play because they've had a lot of games postponed. Mother Nature has not been great here. It is a sunny day here in Galloway, New Jersey, here in the southern part of New Jersey, as Gotti has his sign. Winds up, delivers. Puts one over in the hot corner, and that will be a hit down the third base line. Peppersick thought about stopping at first, but will thought about 3, took the hard turn at second, but will stay at second for his 29th hit of the season to lead his 20th hit of the year, excuse me, and his 4th double of the season, as Brad Edwards, who leads the team in RBIs and home runs, steps in. Edwards has a man in scoring position, looking to add on to that team leading RBI total. Gotti checks. There's up. Bunt. Popped up. But lost. And it will be an infield hit on the bunt. Fiore tried to get over to it, but not fast enough. So it will be an infield hit. Does not move Peppersick over, but does put runners on first and second. On first and second, as we now have Paul Hamilton up, sporting .245 in 49 plate appearances. Gotti checking the runners. Checking both runners, has a sign, winds up, fires, shows bunt, pulls back, but it will be a strike. Eagles starting off with a usual approach. Not normal, you see 2 bunts in the first inning. But after a leadoff double, might be what you get. Gotti checks twice, winds up, fires, puts one right through the gap, and it will be a hit as Peppersick looks to score, but takes his time and stays at first. So bases are now loaded for Drew Zimmerman, who is DHing today, sporting a .333 batting average. In 24 ABs, he has 8 hits and 5 RBIs. Has a chance for more here today with Peppersick on third, Edwards on second, and Hamilton on first here in the first inning. Top of the first inning. Gotti winds up, fires, and Zimmerman takes ball 1 on the outside corner. No outs here, 1 ball, no strikes here in the top of the first. Gotti checking his runners, has a sign, winds up, fires. Zimmerman fouls one back over his home dugout, over his team's dugout, excuse me. This is a, like I said, beautiful sunny day, not really that much wind here, which has not been the case if anybody is from around here. It's been very touch and go weather, but we got a good one here today as Gotti winds up, fires, as Zimmerman puts one down the first base line. And they get the out at first, but a run does score. Pippersek with the sacrifice ground out by Zimmerman as the Eagles have put up a run on the Ospreys now.
Second base number 14, Justin Otero.
Tried to get the double play from first and home, but could only get the out at first. So now only runners at second and third with Hamilton and Edwards. Just now have Otero up to bat, who takes ball upstairs. Justin Otero, the second baseman, batting at .348 on the season, about 46 plate appearances, 16 hits, 7 runs, looking to add on to his RBI total as he is ready, got his signs, winds up, fires, as Otero pops one up, as center fielder catches it, tagging up, out and a run. So a sacrifice fly by Otero, allowing Edwards to score from third on the sacrifice fly. Now the Eagles have taken a 2-0 lead with 2 outs in the top of the first inning here. As Anthony Padilla, the catcher, stepping in here. He's batting .300 on the year, 10 ABs, 3 hits. These 3 hits, no RBIs, but does have a runner in scoring position, so this could be a prime time to get it as Gotti checks the runner at second, as Padilla takes ball 1, or strike 1, excuse me. Gotti has a sign, shook a couple off, but has a sign now. Winds up, fires, swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 now, pitcher's count. Pitcher's count here to the catcher, Padilla. Gotti looking to get out of this inning with no more runs scored on the board. Gotti has the signs. Checks Hamilton a second, winds up, fires, as Padilla takes ball 1 upstairs. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first for Padilla. Gotti winds up, fires, and swing and a miss, and a strike 3 called. That will be the end of the first inning, as the Eagles have jumped out to a 2-0 lead here in Galloway, New Jersey. Please stay with us. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Stockton baseball field here in Galloway, New Jersey. As we head to the bottom of the first inning, the Ospreys will get a chance on offense here Current score right now 2-0 in favor of the Eagles, who put up 2 early after loading the bases fairly early. Pitcher that the Ospreys will have to face is Tyler Monzo, sporting a 14.14 ERA in 5 appearances and 1 game started. Game started as we now have Michael Antonucci, the left fielder, leading off for the Ospreys as he is getting set, and so is Monzo as he takes ball 1. Takes ball 1. Antonucci batting .308 on the season, 39 plate appearances, has 12 hits as he hits one over to the hop corner, and that will be a 5-3 on the putout. 5-3 on the putout and 1 away. Guess Kevin Novobilski is standing in. Leader of the team here in almost every statistical category, batting .406 on the season, 1155 OPS, 69 at-bats, 19 runs, 28 hits, 3 home runs as he takes a ball outside. Also has the most runs at 19, most doubles at 8, most triples at 1, most total bases at 47 as he takes another ball inside 2-0 for the third baseman. Fires as Novobilski grounds one over to the first baseman. Going to try to beat it out, but will not. This is a unassisted ground out for first baseman as Max Kaplan now standing in, the third hole pitcher. Max Kaplan, the right fielder, batting .306 on the season, 19 hits. As Monzo looking to make a quick inning here as he delivers ball 1. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers ball 2, low. Touched a little bit of the dirt there. Delivered it. Kaplan ready. So is Monzo. Winds up, delivers as he takes ball 3. 3-0 hitters count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Monzo winds up, fires as he takes ball 4. That will put a runner on first for the Ospreys as Max Kaplan will take his team leading 12th base on balls.
Wait for somebody.
It's Antonio Gotti, the designated hitter as well as the starting pitcher, pulling a Shohei Ohtani rule, as it is referred to in the majors. As Monzo winds up, fires, delivers strike 1 on a curve. That slow curve. 0-1 to Gotti. Gotti hits one deep, but will be a fly out to the center fielder as the Ospreys are retired and leave 1 on base from a walk. We will be right back with the top of the second inning. Eagles up 2-0 after 1. Hello and welcome back, everybody, as we have a pitching change for the Ospreys. Robert Jeans has come in relief of Antonio Gotti, who started, allowed 2 runs, 3 hits, going just to the primary DH position. As, like we said, the Ospreys are pulling a Shohei Ohtani rule for the start of this game, but Robert Jeans, sporting a 5.06 ERA in 3 appearances and 5.1 innings pitched, has allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, and 8 walks. But those 8 walks are paired with 7 strikeouts.
Leading off, left fielder number 31, Ryan Deal.
As Ryan Deal, the left fielder for the Eagles, will now stand in. Deal playing left field, batting .0056. Only 9 games this season, 18 at-bats, 1 hit. Standing in, Jeans has his sign, winds up, fires. Showed bunt, but pulled back, but it's still a strike, 0-1. Jeans has his sign, winds up, fires. Ball 1, evens the count, 1-1. Jeans fires, checked his swing, and it will be a strike. 1-2 now. All of a sudden, a pitcher's count. As Jeans has his sign, winds up, fires, delivers a ball on the low and away corner to even up the count once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 2nd inning, with the Eagles leading 2-0. A lot of 2s. Jeans winds up, fires, swing and a miss. 8th strikeout for Jeans this season, as we will get the first out here. Callaway as Mekhi Hines, the right fielder, going to stand in now, batting .143 on the season. In only 5 games this season, 7 plate appearances, 1 hit. As he stands in against Jeans, as Jeans fires. As he looked to swing, but will take a strike. Checked the swing, but it was a strike. Hines and Jeans both ready. Jeans winds up, fires. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As there is 1 out here in the top of the 2nd. 0-2 count here, pitcher's count, looking to make it. Jeans winds up and delivers ball on the outside. 1-2. Jeans winds up, fires again, as Hines takes ball 2 on the inside. Two and 2 now. Number 9, Jeans winds up, fires, delivers, checks his swing, but it will be a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Started out as a pitcher's count, and now it is a full count. Jeans winds up, fires, and called strike 3 on Hines, and it looked like pitcher and batter both thought it looked like a ball, but it was a called strike 3. As Jack Tone, the shortstop, stands in. Batting .171 as Jeans winds up, fires, swing and a miss, strike 1. Tone in 41 at-bats, 7 hits, but 3 RBIs and 7 total bases. It's in there. Jeans winds up, fires, fouls it back. With ball and a strike now. 1-1, 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. The Eagles leading by 2 with 3 hits. Jeans stands in, Tone ready, winds up, fires, no. Ball 2, 2-1 now. Jeans shaking off some signs, looking for the right one. Has it, winds up, fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Robert Jeans as the Ospreys have limit the damage and still down 0-2. They will have some work to do as we will be right back.
Since you were trying to open it, you were trying to download the one from like, you were trying to import the one from the downloads folder, and you definitely trying to import the one from the because if you tried from the downloads and then you went to it again, it would have defaulted to checking IRS.
No, I went for because they asked me where to get it from. You know, choose file. I went for the desktop, and it still said there was over 40 players on the left.
And you took all the blank lines out?
For both of them.
Maybe there, I don't know, maybe there were spaces at the bottom.
I didn't quite realize saving it. But, I just put the last names in. Not much I can do about it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the second inning, where the Ospreys have a little bit of work to do here. Still a lot of baseball left, but would like to get at least one of those runs back here. As the bottom of the second inning will commence now, as the Eagles, St. Elizabeth Eagles, are sticking with Tyler Monzo to come out for his second inning of work, as Nick Avignano, the first baseman, is going to come in now, sporting a .326 average on the season in 43 at-bats, 14 hits, as he takes strike 1 on the inside. Monzo winds up, fires, fouled away. Looked like it was going to stay fair, but then bounced foul through the box. Avignano. He's had a couple big games this season. 0-2 here to Avignano. Monzo winds up, fires, and looked like he wanted to swing, but held back to take a ball. 1-2 to the first baseman. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers ball 2, and evens the count. 2-2. Monzo coming out this inning, really going fast. Did step off a little bit, took his time, has his sign, winds up, fires, and a swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Avignano is down on strikes. Down on strikes with now 1 away here in the bottom of the second. As Robbie Ford in batting .302, 53 at-bats, 16 hits. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers a ball on the outside corner. Robbie Ford, 5 walks, recorded 4 of those in a game last week against the Washington College Shoremen. Monzo has his sign. Ford ready. Monzo winds up, fires, and a ball hit into center field. And Piperchik is there and makes the out. So 2 outs now, as number 33, Cooper Fiore, the catcher, coming in now, batting .375 on the season. 24 at-bats, 9 hits in 8 games this season. Definitely want someone like that on your lineup, able to get on base, as Fiore swings and misses at the first strike. Strike 1, 0-1 here. 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Ospreys down 2-0. Monzo has his strike, winds up, fires, delivers a ball low, evens up the count, 1-1. As Monzo, strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes here. 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers a ball low, 2-2. We now have 4 2s spread across the scoreboard over there in right field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Monzo winds up, fires, as Fiore hits 1 foul down the third base line, as the count remains 2-2. Ospreys held hitless so far, have one walk, so one base runner. One left on base. Monzo winds up, fires, as it is a dropped strike, so Fiore can run, but will get thrown out by the catcher. As we head to the top of the third inning, Ospreys down 2-0, held to no hits so far. Welcome back, everybody, to the Stockton baseball field as we get ready for the top of the third inning. Robert Jeans coming out for his second inning of work. Retired DL Hines and Tone in order. Last inning looking to have another 1-2-3 inning, as the St. Elizabeth Eagles will have the top of the lineup. So that is Pippersick, Edwards, and Hamilton. Pippersick up to bat, Edwards on deck, and Hamilton in the hole. As we get ready here in the top of the third inning, St. Elizabeth Eagles up 2-0. Got an early jump on Antonio Gotti, who is playing the Shohei Ohtani rule earlier today. As Pippersick hits one down the line, but it will be caught by Elder out there in center field. One pitch, one away, as Brad Edwards Jr. will come in now. 1-for-1 with a bunt hit to move the runners over, as now Pippersick falls to 2-1 on 1-2 on the day, excuse me. As that will be a ball lost there by Fiore. Edwards laid down a bunt earlier, like I said, to move over. Jeans has a sign, winds up, fires, and delivers a ball on the outside. That's 2-0. 2-0, the count here with one out here in the top of the third inning. Jeans winds up, fires, delivers low, ball 3. 3-0 here, one away for Robert Jeans. Jeans winds up, fires, and delivers a strike, 3-1. 3-1 here for Edwards. Jeans fires, popped up, playable, and caught by Fiore for the second out. 2 balls have been hit up in the air this inning, and 2 balls have been caught in the air this inning. So as we are now quickly once again at 2 outs. As now Paul Hamilton stands in, who also was able to lay down a bunt to load the bases. As Jeans winds up, fires, and delivers strike 1. Hamilton 1-for-1 today. As he checks his swing, and it will be called strike. 0-2 pitcher's count here. Jeans looking for another quick inning of work with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Get his offense back out there. Jeans winds up, fires, as Hamilton thought about it but didn't take it, so the count will go up to 1-2. Jeans shaking off some signs but has one he likes. Winds up, fires, delivers ball 2, evens up the count at 2-2. for number 2-8 with 2 outs. Jeans fires and hit back in the ground, and all of a sudden we have a full count, 3-2 here with 2 outs. Robert Jeans looking to avoid a runner. As Robert Jeans now has a sign, winds up, fires, and delivers. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down. Jeans has retired the last 6 hitters he has faced as we head to the bottom of the third. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Ospreys down 2-0.
John.
Seems like the last couple schools I had didn't even have a scoreboard.
We got a brand new one coming in probably this weekend.
Or the worst is when you do a high school game and the girls on their phone the whole game, it's always wrong.
Oh, I know.
I tell them to turn it off.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, John. Leading off the shortstop, number 3, Frank Beliza.
Welcome back, everybody, as we are back in Galloway, New Jersey, as the shortstop, Frank Beliza, will lead off here for the Ospreys. Ospreys held hitless right now with only 1 walk. 8-hole hitter, shortstop. Beliza batting .429. Only 5 games this season, 24 at-bats, 9 hits. He stands in against Monzo. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers, strike on the top corner. Monzo going out for his 3rd inning of work, as we don't see any action in their bullpen, so they're looking like Monzo might want to go the full here, as Beleza, takes strike 2. Monzo fires, and a swing and a miss, and a strike 3 called. 1 away here for the Ospreys. As Tucker Elder, the center fielder, who made a couple plays out there in center today. Elder batting .167 on the season in 14 games, 36 at-bats, 6 hits. 7 here. Elder stands in. Monzo ready, fires, delivers a ball on the up and in corner. 1-0. Monzo fires again. Try to get him with another breaker, as that is now ball 2. As Monzo delivers a strike 1. 2-1 here for the Monzo. Delivers strike 2, evens up the count. 2-2. Monzo really working fast here as he delivers, winds up, fires, and makes the count full. 3-2 here. Monzo really working fast here. Tries to. Must have seen the new pitch clock rules in the MLB. Tries to copy as Monzo winds up, fires as Elder lines one down the first base line. It will get into foul territory there, but it will be a fair ball down the line as Elder will get to second base standing. The first hit of the day for the Ospreys will be a standing double by Tucker Elder, center fielder, as we now are back to the top of the Osprey lineup with Michael Antonucci. Was 0 for 1 today, but has a runner in scoring position with 1 out with Elder on second. Monzo, first time that has to check someone at second as he resets himself, steps off. Monzo taking his time now here, checks the runner at second. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers, ball 1. Delivers a ball 1. Monzo has his sign. Checks Elder at second. Winds up, fires. delivers ball 2, 2-0. As Antonucci now ahead in the count 2-0. It's up, fires as Monzo delivers strike 1, 2-1 here. Monzo checks once again, winds up, fires as Elder has a successful stolen base attempt on ball 3 to get from second to third. That is Elder's 5th stolen base in his 6th attempt. So now, runner only 90 feet away from scoring the Ospreys' first run of the game as Monzo swing and a miss, strike 2. He looked like he got a little bit of it, so it could be foul back, but it was very light foul tip. Full count here, 3-2. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers ball 4, runner at the corners for Kevin Novobilski. Looking to add to his team-leading 22 RBIs. As we have Antonucci on first and Elder on third. Novobilski looking to come up in a big way here. As ball gets away and a run scoring by the Ospreys. Very weird sequence of events as looked like Antonucci faked the steal to get Monzo out of his rhythm. Went to pick him off at first, saw that Elder was running on third, so threw it away at third and allowed Elder to score. And now the Ospreys within 1, 2 for the Eagles, 1 for the Ospreys here in the bottom of the third inning. And a runner on second in Antonucci. Monzo winds up, delivers strike 1. Delivers strike 1 on the bottom corner. Still only 1 out. Monzo winds up, fires as he delivers a ball on the outside. Antonucci really looking like he is messing with Monzo's timing as he is faking steals on almost every pitch that he's running as Monzo checks him once again. Monzo checks again, winds up, fires. Novobilski as it is dropped and he is safe. Error on the shortstop. 2 errors now. As an error on the shortstop will lead to Novobilski getting to first. As we have Antonucci on third. Kind of seemed like Jack Tone bobbled the ball as Max Kaplan stands in and takes ball 1 in the outside corner. Ball 1. Novobilski on first. Antonucci on second. Novobilski comes in first, and it will allow another run to score to tie it. Novobilski stole on the ball by Monzo to allow him to move up to second, and a missed ball by the second baseman allows Antonucci to score to tie up this game at 2-2 as Kaplan takes strike 1. Ospreys have really used every advantage they could this inning to get inside Monzo's head as he will even up the count 2-2. Still only 1 out for the Ospreys. 2 outs to work with here. Monzo has his sign. Checks Novobilski at second. Checks him again. Winds up, fires. Popped up. Over. Trouble, and that will drop as everyone will be safe. Looked like there was some miscommunication between Tone and Deal, allowing the ball to drop and allowing Kaplan to reach base safely for his first hit of the day as Antonio Gotti, now playing only designated hitter, stands in with runners at the corners. Gotti takes ball 1 on the outside. The Ospreys really taking advantage of everything here, and still only one out here in the bottom of the third. Monzo winds up, fires, delivers a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out for number 2-1 here in the bottom of the third, as the Ospreys have evened things up at 2-all. As Monzo winds up, fires, delivers one very high, almost over the head of Antonio Gotti, as that is ball 2, 2-1. Kaplan at first, Novobilski at third. As it will be a ball, as looks like Novobilski caught everybody sleeping as he was able to steal the base. Steal second to move runners at second and third. Now, Monzo winds up, fires, and loads the bases now for Nick Avagnano. Novobilski, if you remember, did steal that base. That is his 5th stolen base. And then Kaplan just stole that base, which is also his 5th stolen base of the season. Avagnano coming up with Gotti on first, Kaplan on second, and Novobilski on third. Avagnano looking to come up big here. Big RBI opportunity as Monzo winds up, fires, and delivers ball 1. Avagnano, 11 RBIs on the season as he takes strike 1 to even things up. 1-1 here with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Ospreys looking for a little rally here. Get ahead and put some insurance as he takes one foul down the third base line to make it a pitcher's count. 1-2. 1-2 here, 1 out. Avagnano lines one into left center as 2 runs will score. And Avagnano is at second with a standing double. Drives in 2. Drives in Novobilski and Kaplan to put the Ospreys up by 2 now. 4-2. And Avagnano getting his 12th and 13th RBIs of the season. As some words of encouragement from Monzo there, as there is still runners on second and third. Avagnano at second now, and Gotti on third. Still only 1 out. Monzo winds up, fires, takes as a passed ball. Gotti thought about it, started to, but thought better of it as didn't get fully behind the catcher, and the catcher was able to get to it fairly fast. As Robbie Ford now standing in 0-1 on the day. He delivers strike 1 on the bottom corner, does Monzo to even the count. 1-1. Still 1 out. 1 out rally here by the Ospreys. Monzo winds up, fires, ball 2, 2-1. Monzo fires, hits one right into the gap through center to get to center field. 1 run is scoring, and Avagnano will score from second as the second run to propel the Ospreys to now a 6-2 lead over St. Elizabeth University. As Robbie Ford gets on first, and Ford will collect his 10th and 11th RBIs of the season, as there is a meeting on the mound as Monzo trying to plead his case to his coach, but will not. And we will have a pitching change here, so we will be right back. We do have a new pitcher here at the Stockton baseball field. We welcome you back as the Ospreys have now exploded for a 6-run third inning with 1 out here. Monzo going about 3, 2 1/3 innings as we now have a new catcher, Kennedy Ferguson. 4th appearance, sporting a 6.35 ERA, looking to get out of this inning. Ospreys have taken advantage of everything that they could get here to go up by 4 when being down by 2 for the first 2 innings. Ferguson delivers. Ford gets the second on the dropped ball by the catcher. Catcher Padilla. As Ford now on second. Ferguson winds up, fires, delivers the ball as it is dropped in center field. Ford will have time to run. He goes around third, chugging for home, and it will be a run. 7-2 Ospreys, 7-run third inning. Robbie Ford coming in to score on the standing double
Shortstop number 3, Frank Feliza.
by Cooper Fiore, the catcher coming up big here. It's Frank Beleza comes up to the plate now with Fiore standing on second. Still 1 out. Ferguson checks the runner at second. Winds up, fires. Ball 1 on the upstairs. One to know here, as Ferguson has one drop by the left fielder. As now there are runners at the corners once again here in the third inning. Beleza at first, Fiore at third. Tucker Elder started this inning off. He is 1 for 1 here. Ferguson delivers, ball 1 on the outside corner. Ospreys really having an offensive explosion here. They had a 6-run 4th inning yesterday, and already 7-run 3rd inning here as Ferguson winds up, fires, swing and a miss, strike 1 for Elder. 7-2 Ospreys after they were down 2-0 in the first 2 innings, as a called strike 2. 1 and 2 here. 1 out for Elder. Elder winds up, fires, takes ball 2. Evens up the count at 2 here. 2-2 for 4-4. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning as Ferguson delivers ball 3. Runs on the corners. Ospreys would love to load the bases. And ball 4, and the bases are now loaded as we once again go to the top of the Osprey order with Michael Antonucci. Had a walk earlier today, 0-1 with a walk. Elder on first. Beleza on second. Fiore on third. Ferguson delivers ball 1. 1-0 here, still 1 out for the Ospreys, 2 outs to work with. Ospreys really taking advantage of this 3rd inning as Ferguson deals strike 1. Was a little late on the decision there, but it was a ball. 1-1, 1 out. Ferguson delivers upstairs to Antonucci as he will take ball 2. Ferguson winds up, delivers as Antonucci lines one down as it will drop through the center fielder's glove. 1 run is in, another one coming home. Standing double by Antonucci will bring home 2 runs to make this 9-2 Ospreys. Fiore and Beleza both coming in to score here. 9-2 now is the Osprey lead over the Eagles, really exploding this inning. 6 runs, 6 hits, 9 runs as Kevin Novobilski 0 for 2 as he takes ball 1. Does have a run in 2 at-bats. The third baseman looking to bring in some runs here as he grounds one softly over to the second baseman. Check the runner going home, but we'll record the second out of the inning at first. As Max Kaplan, 1 for 1 here with a run and a walk and a stolen base. Ferguson looking to get out of this inning with as a little damage limitation. Ferguson winds up, fires, swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Kaplan. Ferguson delivers as Kaplan lines one into left center. Another hit. 1 run will score, and the second run will come in as well. Elder and Antonucci both coming in as Kaplan delivers a 2 RBI single, making the Osprey lead 11-2. 7 hits, 11 runs as Antonio Gotti, the designated hitter, coming in now. Walk and a run here in this game as he will stand in against Ferguson. Ferguson deals, and Antonucci hits one softly over to second, and it will be 4-3 on the putout as the Ospreys explode for 11 runs here in the third inning. And now go back to work on defense to try to preserve this lead, up 11-2 going to the top of the fourth.
New pitcher, 26.
It's the 4th inning now. Oh, he only has 1 song. Then he probably just does it fast.
Thanks, Frank. Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to need your help after this game, Frank. Bullpen game. You know, it's a bullpen game. I'm going to need your help. Yeah, I know. I got to figure out who's going to get the win.
I'll let you know.
All right, thanks.
Top of the 4th.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Stockton baseball field as we saw the Ospreys' offensive explosion in the third inning, exploding for 11 runs after trailing 2-0 going into that inning, now up by 9 as they tallied 7 hits. 11 runs. We have a new pitcher as Robert Jean's day is done after 2 solid innings of work. Jeans faced 6 batters, retired 6 batters, as we now have Alfonso Lombardi in for the Ospreys, sporting a 20.77 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He has started 1 game, 4.1 innings pitched, and has allowed 11 hits, 11 runs. Hopefully, the Ospreys hoping that that is not the case today, as he is warming up here, as the Eagles will have
Leading off the designated hitter, number 35,
Drew Zimmerman up, Otero on deck, and Padilla in the hole. Zimmerman DHing today. 0 for 1 today. Lombardi has a sign, winds up, fires, delivers, ball 1 on the outside corner. Alfonso. As Zimmerman grounds one over to Ford as Throws it over to Avignano. 4-3 on the putout. One away.
Second base number 14, Justin Otero.
As Justin Otero coming in now. Otero. Look at today. Does have an RBI on the day. Lombardi has a sign. Winds up. Fires. Otero picks one up. Heading down into left field. But Antonucci is there. And records out number 2. 2 up, 2 down.
Catcher number 15, Anthony Padilla.
As Anthony Padilla now coming in 0 for 1 today with a strikeout is the catcher. Padilla standing in ready against Lombardi. Lombardi winds up, fires, fouled back over the bleachers over there. Wasn't the bleachers, thankfully, but 0-1, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th as Lombardi winds up, fires, delivers, ball 1, evens the count, 1-1. Padilla would love to get on base here with 2 outs. His team trailing by 9. Alfonso, swing and a miss, strike 2 for Padilla. Lombardi looking for up, and it will be a wild pitch and a ball. Evens up the count, 2-2 with 2 outs. Lombardi winds up, fires. All of a sudden the count is full, 3-2 with 2 outs to Padilla. Padilla ready, standing in. Lombardi has a sign, winding up, fires, swing and a miss, strike 3, 3 up, 3 down. The Ospreys as a unit have had 9 players come up to the plate, and 9 players have been retired. As we will be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning, Ospreys looking to add on to their offensive explosion that they had last inning. Welcome back, everybody, to the Stockton baseball field here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ospreys up 11-2 over the St. Elizabeth Eagles.
I got 34 for 12.
They have 34 for 12 in the 9-hole, and then mine is Malave in the 3-hole, 15 in the 3-hole for Kaplan, 37 in the 6-hole for Ford.
Is Malave going to play right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 20 for Fiore.
Thank you.
You have some offensive and defensive substitutions coming up here. Again, as Ferguson will stand in against Avignano. Avignano popped up, playable for Padilla, but it will be caught by the first baseman, Bobby Edwards. Brad Edwards, excuse me. As now Jimmy Silvano coming in. Jimmy Silvano coming in, replace of Robbie Ford to play second. As he takes strike 1 to even the count 1-1. Silvano batting 500 on the season. 2 at-bats, 1 hit. As Silvano bounces one foul over to the third base line.
Appreciate it, Frank. Thank you.
Silvano looking to make the most of his plate appearance here, help his team pad that run as Ferguson swing and a miss, dropped, strike 3. Silvano tries to run it out, but will be retired. 2 outs here. We now have Anthony Molfano.
No, the grand out.
Oh,
Shortstop, third, second.
I thought it was a drop. It was a drop strike.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry about that, folks. As Anthony Molfano will come in here. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 2-1 here. Ferguson loses his hat. Molfano coming in to pinch it against for Fiore. Molfano over and lands on the batting cages. Behind.
That's why I'm breaking the ball down. That's why I'm not
Only 1 game played. Doesn't have a hit yet. First at bat. Takes ball 3, 3-2, full count. Would love to get on base. His first at bat here. Ferguson delivers ball 4, and he will get on base. It's Anthony Molfano. As Ferguson checks Molfano back. As once again Frank Beleza coming up, playing short. 1 for 2 today. As he fouls one down the third baseline. Ferguson has his sign. Winds up, delivers as Beleza takes strike 2 down in the count 0-2. 0-2 now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ferguson winds up, delivers another one fouled back. Count remains 0-2. Remains 0-2 here for Beleza. For the shortstop. And a swing and a miss drop strike as Padilla will throw it over to first, and the Eagles looking to mount a comeback here as we'll be right back with the top of the 5th inning. Who's going into left?
Huh?
Who's going into left?
Gavin Malave. Alfino's going to catch. Silvano's going to play second. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Stockton baseball field here as we have a lot of defensive changes. For starters, Anthony Molfano will step in behind the dish to catch Alfonso Lombardi. Second, we have Jimmy Silvano standing in to second. And we have Gavin Malave going to go into right field. Leading off for the Eagles this inning is Ryan Deal, the left fielder. Deal's 0-1, the strikeout, as he takes strike one here. Ospreys, obviously with this offensive explosion that they had, looking to try some different lineups here. Alfonso delivers, ball on the inside corner, 1-1. Nick Avignano still playing first. We will have as a strike two called on Deal, behind in the count. But if you are Lombardi, you are ahead of the count, 1-2. Alfonso Lombardi winds up, fires, dropped strike. Malfano throws over to first, and there is one away.
Shortstop number 34, Felix Engel.
As now Tone will come out of the game, and number 34, Felix Ayon, will come in for the Eagles. Ayon takes a strike. Ayon hits one, but playable for Elder as he records second out. Has Ayon will now have his batting average down to 500 as that is his second at bat, and he flew out as Ayon is batting. Excuse the mistakes here. A lot of substitutions coming in. As Lombardi delivers ball two. Ayon 2-0 now. As he grounds one over to the third baseline, but it will be foul. 2-1. Was looking fair, was kind of staying fair, but didn't end up staying like that. Novobilski was there ready to make the play, but it was called foul. As Ayon will look to improve on his perfect batting average at 1,000. This is his third game. 1 plate appearance, 1 hit. Ayon pops one up, playable for Avignon if he can get there. No, it will drop, and it is a fair ball as Ayon will remain perfect on the season now. And now Jacob Peppersick will stand in.
Center field number 22, Jacob Peppersick.
Jacob Peppersick is 1 for 2 with a hit and a run. Looking to make something happen with Ayon over at first. His team down by 9. One of the team leaders said he is averages first on the team and his OPS. Peppersick standing in. Lombardi checking the runner at first. Tries to pick off move. That is one of the advantages of being a left-handed pitcher. You can see first very easily. Peppersick checks him back again. Lombardi has his sign, tried to pick off move on Ayon twice. Delivers Swing and a miss. Strike one to Pippersick. Pippersick now down 0-1 here with 2 outs. Pippersick standing in as Lombardi delivers a ball way upstairs. 1-1 now, evens the count. Lombardi thought about the pickoff move, goes for the pitch anyway, and delivers ball 2. Ione on first. Pippersick looking to at least move him over at least 1 base. Would love to, and would absolutely be thrilled with 3. Lombardi checks him back, winds up, fires, as he delivers strike 2, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning to number 2-2. Pippersick and the Eagles down by 9 to the Ospreys. Lombardi has his sign, winds up, fires, swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. That'll be 3 outs as the Ospreys will once again go back to work on offense here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Please stay with us. Welcome back, everybody, to the Stockton baseball field. As we have another change, as Tucker Elder will set to stand in against Ferguson. First coming out for another inning of work, we have Mike Costanzo going to come in at first base, and Nick Avagnano will move over to the hot corner at third. Elder standing in, lofts one, but is playable. Going back a little bit, but it will be playable for Cal Hines. 1 away.
Left fielder number 12, Michael Antonucci.
As Michael Antonucci now going to stand in. Antonucci, 1 for 2 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a walk today. Ferguson coming out for his 3rd inning of work. As that his ball is passed. Antonucci fouls one back over the bleachers. Back over there. As the count now evens 1-1 with 1 out. Ferguson delivers, and it will be a ball to Antonucci. Remember to tune into the first game of the softball doubleheader against MIT right after the conclusion of this game. As Ferguson delivers again, and Antonucci fouls another one back to keep the count 2-2 with 1 out. As Ferguson now fills the count at 3-2 with 1 out. Antonucci stands in, and he's ready to take ball 4 as his 2nd walk of the day. As Mike Costanzo comes in now. Will play first base, batting 154 on the season in 6 games. 13 at-bats, 2 hits. Looking to, as Ferguson delivers a ball 1. Ferguson delivers ball 1. Ferguson checks the runner back. Lines up, fires, swing and a miss, strike 1 to Costanzo. Ferguson lines up again. Costanzo pops it up. Playable for the third baseman as he catches it, and that will be a put out by Hamilton. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th with Antonucci on first.
Right fielder number 15, Gavin Malave.
As Gavin Malave, the new right fielder for the Ospreys, batting .333 on the season, 3 games, 3 at-bats, 1 hit. As he takes ball 1 on the inside corner. Ferguson, Antonucci, fake the steal as Malave takes strike 1 on the bottom. Malave standing in. Ferguson fires as that will be a foul. 2 hits of the ball, knocks it off. As he will stand in once again. Ferguson checked Antonucci back, winds up, fires, delivers ball 2 to Malave. Malave, oh, psych, that almost hit him, but did make contact with the bat, so it will be 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ospreys up 11-2 here. 11 runs on 7 hits. Crucially, no errors as opposed to St. Elizabeth's 3. Malave stands in. Ferguson has a sign. Winds up, fires as that it will be a foul ball that was fouled off of Malave's foot, looks like. So I'm limp a little bit away there. Ferguson has a sign, winds up, delivers, fouls another one back. Once again over the bleachers, down there right behind the dish. As the count remains even at 2-2 with 2 outs. Malave lines one, but foul down the third baseline. Antonucci was ready. He was making the hard turn at second to go to third, but will unfortunately have to go back to first. Malave having quite an at-bat here, fouling away stuff he doesn't like. Ferguson checks the runner, winds up, fires, delivers, ball 3, full count to Malave, 3-2. Three and 2 here. Ferguson fires, popped up, playable for Ferguson as he will come in and drops it. And that will be an error, so Malave will reach safely and Antonucci will get to third. And we'll have runners on the corners as C.J. Fredericks comes in at the DH spot as he designated hitter, as Gotti's day is done with a run and a walk. Fredericks for a 280 here as he swings and misses at strike 1. 280 on the season, 9 games, 25 at-bats, 7 hits, excuse me. Frederick stands in, takes ball 1 on the outside corner. Has Malave at first, Antonucci at third. Runners on the corner. Runners on the corners. Ferguson checking his runners as CJ lines one out to the third baseman. As the Eagles will now go back to work at the top of the 6th inning, down 9. We'll be right back.
Leading off first baseman, number 11, Brad Edwards Jr.
Welcome back as Brad Edwards will lead things off for the Eagles. His team down by 9. Lombardi coming out for another inning of work. Edwards today, 1 for 2 with a hit and a run. Lombardi winds up, fires, ball on the upstairs. Lombardi winds up, fires, delivers a strike. Evens up the count, 1-1. The Eagles did get out to a very early 2-0 lead in the first and held it for a little bit as Lombardi delivers a foul as Edwards fouls it off his leg as he's hurt. Taking a minute there. Looks like he'll be able to continue and walk it off. Just needs to shake it off a little bit. Fouled pitch off of the bat. Does not feel good, especially when it's on the leg that the shin guard is not on. Guard is not on as Edwards nursing that, looking to get back in the box. So everyone making sure everyone's all right, as looks like he will be, and we'll be able to continue that bat. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. As Lombardi delivers strike 3 called. 1 away here for Lombardi. As we now have
Thank you.
Paul Hamilton coming in. As Hamilton takes strike 1. Takes ball 1. 2 balls, strike 1 out. Lombardi delivers. Ball 3. 3-1 here, 1 out. The top of the 6th inning. This takes ball 4. So you have another offensive change here as Tim Quercia comes in. Lombardi delivers, fires, strike one. Fires, strike one, taking the DH spot over from Zimmerman. Quercia grounds one. Could be two here. Four. It will be 4-6 on the out at second, but will allow Quercia to reach. Will be a fielder's choice there. Tried to get to there as Otero coming in now. Does have an RBI today with 2 outs here. Lombardi checks over at first. As swing and a miss, strike one to Otero. 0-1 here for Otero. Lombardi checking the runner at first, winds up, fires, delivers. Ball one. 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Softly foul down the third base line to make the count 1-2 here with 2 outs. Lombardi would love to get his team back on offense here pretty fast. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Otero. Otero getting set. He is ready. Lombardi getting set. He is ready. Has a sign. Winds up, fires. Swing and a miss, but it will be a foul tip back towards the home dugout. Lombardi. Otero fouled it away to keep the count at 1-2. His team down by 9. 11-2 Osprey lead here in the top of the 6th as everyone's ready. Steal attempt, ground ball, over, 6-3 on the play, and that will be out number 3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Please stay with us.
Yes, sir.
So that was 14, right?
Yes.
And then beforehand was supposed to be 35, but they hit, was that 36?
36, yes.
Yeah. And before that was 23 for 28, was
Yep.
it? Okay. That was the pitch hit. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't have the 36 and 35.
Yep. Problem. I had them. I got them.
Okay. Good. I just want to make
All right.
sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No problem.
I have 23 as Paul Hamilton.
Cut him. Before you go to softball, just so I can go to the bathroom. You're making a boatload of changes.
So we have, welcome back everybody, Nick Avagnano, the new third baseman, standing in here as he takes a ball on the up and in corner. Avagnano, 1 for 3 today with a hit, 2 RBIs, and a strikeout as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ferguson out there once again as he winds up and delivers. Avagnano Lines one over to shortstop. 6-3 on the play. Looked close, but it will be a out recorded, as Edwards was able to pick it out of the ground to have the first out.
Second baseman number 37, Jimmy Salvano.
As Jimmy Silvano coming in now. Silvano 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. See, grounds one, foul. Ferguson going strong here. A lot of innings today, a lot of experience pitching. Ferguson winds up, delivers ball one. 1-1 here to Silvano. One and one here for one out. Silvano gets clipped on the elbow and will walk as he gets hit. That will be his first hit by pitch of the season. As the catcher, Mofano, stands in with a runner on first. Ferguson delivers, swing and a miss by Mofano. Strike one. Mofano came in a couple innings ago in relief of Fiore, who had his part in that offensive explosion in the third, as Mofano swings and misses for strike two. Ferguson winds up, delivers ball one. 1-2 here for Mofano. Ferguson winds up, delivers, swing and miss, strike three, as Mofano down on strikes. As Frank Beleza coming in today, 1 for 3 with a run and a hit, 2 strikeouts. Beleza coming in with Silvano on first, as he fouls one back over the bleachers behind home plate. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The top bottom of the 6th, as it is popped up, playable. Edwards there, settles under it and catches, and that is 3 up, 4 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 7th inning here in Galloway. So we now have Anthony Padu as Logotheus gets hit. Logotheus hits Padilla. We'll put a runner on first for Ryan Deal, as Padilla will be subbed off in favor of a pinch hitter. Logotheus winds up, fires as it is lined. Beard had it in his glove, but lost it. Will be an error, as Nazir Gibbs comes in as a pinch hitter for Padilla, and Deal will reach on an error by Beard over in the hot corner at third, as Makai Hines, the right fielder, standing in now. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Logotheus checking the runners. Winds up, fires, and it will be called strike. Was a check swing, still a strike nonetheless. There are runners at first and second, Deal and Gibbs, first and second respectively. Nico Logotheus, and again, going as it will be a ball as the runners advance on the wild pitch. As Deal will go over to second, and Gibbs will be 90 feet away at third. As Hines looking for an RBI opportunity here. Logotheus looking to not allow any runs as he has a sign. Winds up, fires, delivers, ball 2 on the low side. Two balls, 1 strike, no outs to Hines with runners on second and third. Logotheus goes. Gibbs very anxious to run. Took a big lead after at third and was about halfway there. Logotheus has his sign. Checks his runners. Delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Hines, as he will have his second strikeout of the day to record the first out. As Felix Ayon, shortstop, standing in now. 1 for 1 here today, as he takes ball on the inside corner. Deal at second, Gibbs at third. Gibbs very anxious, taking a good lead off at third. Deal taking a decent lead off second too. Logotheus has his sign. Winds up, fires. Fouled back over the bleachers to even up the count at 1. 1-1. With 1 out in the top of the 7th. Nico Logotheus shook off a couple signs, now has it. Checks his runners. Winds up, fires, takes ball inside. Mofana was ready just in case anything happened. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Aon. Logotheus winds up, fires, delivers ball 3, 3-1. Very much a hitter's count. Lots to work with here if you're Aon. See what you're going to do. Do you take, do you protect? Do you take a strike? If it comes, guess we'll see. As Logotheus winds up, fires, as he will take, and it will be ball 4 to load the bases for Jacob Pipersick. Jacob Pipersick is 1 for 3 today with a hit and a strikeout. Aon on first, Deal on second, Gibbs on third. with Pippersick up, looking to do some damage here. Logathius delivers, strike one. Pippersick, 10 RBIs, has a really good opportunity to add on to that today, as he hits one gap into right field as is bobbled. 1 run will score. Gibbs will score, so that would be Pippersick's 11th RBI of the season. As Gibbs comes in to score, Deal thought about it, took the hard turn, but saw that the fielder was able to get it in time. So it was it, and as St. Elizabeth did call time just to figure some stuff out, but does it. Nico Logathius. Still bases loaded. Pippersick at first, Aon at second, Deal at third. St. Elizabeth got a run back to make it 11-3 as Edwards takes strike one, excuse me. Logathius winds up, fires. Grounds one, could be two. 6-4-3 on the double play. On the double play, it will not be a double play. They will call Edwards safe at first. Still with 2 outs and only runners at the corners. As there are now 2 outs here. St. Elizabeth does get another run home, so now only down 11-4 now. Here at the top of the 7th, Logathius winds up, delivers, as that will be a strike. 0-1 here. Aon on third, Edwards at first. The Eagles saw the Ospreys have a little offensive explosion. They're looking to have a little 2-out rally of their own, see if they can get something back. Logathius winds up, delivers. Ball on the outside low corner. Logathius has a sign, winds up, delivers, fouled back. Very faint foul tip, but does make the count 1-2 with 2 outs here. Ospreys playing a very clean game, only 1 error as opposed to the Eagles' 4. 11-4 here, top of the 7th. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Logathius checking the runners, has a sign, winds up, fires, popped up, playable. And it will land foul, just out of the reach of Mike Costanzo. Count will remain 1-2. Runners all getting set back here. Logathius really wanted to get out of this inning, limiting the damage, hoping to preserve a big lead, not make it close. Logathius says the runners take their leads. He's checking them. Checks them back. Steps off. Logathius winds up, delivers, fires. Ball 2. 2-2. 2 outs for number 2-3. Logathius winds up, fires, delivers as a ball, and a successful steal attempt by Edwards. That is his 3rd stolen base on his 4th attempt. Now runners at 2nd and 3rd. Edwards at 2nd, Aon on 3rd. Logathius looking for the punch out here. Delivers. Ball 3. Bases are loaded. Weingarten on 1st. Edwards on 2nd. Aon on 3rd. Logathius. As Tim Quercia, the designated hitter, comes in. Quercia 0 for 1 today. So still looking for that first hit of the season. As he takes ball 1. Edwards over there. Garcia fouls one back to the bleachers. Logathius. 1-1 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Logathius shaking off a few signs. Has what he wants. Winds up, fires as Garcia takes a strike. 1-2. 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Logathius winds up, fires. Pass ball. That will allow Aon to score. And as the pass ball wild pitch it was a ball, it was not a strike, so the count will leave up for Garcia at 2-2. That allows Aon to score. Aon to score, and everybody moves over a base. As we now have Weingarten on second and Edwards at third. 2-2 here for Garcia. His team down 11-5. As it's lined over to the hot corner, as he will go, and it will be called out, as most of his teammates thought he was safe. But it will be 5-3 on the putout. As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, we will stretch, and we will be right back.
Wait for my boss to come around so I can go to the bathroom. I'm like, come on, dude. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
You turn it back on.
Yeah.
Is it on? Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 7th inning as Tucker Elder will face off against a new pitcher, Brian Riviera, as he will take ball 1. Riviera, second appearance, sporting a 0 ERA, 1 inning pitch, only 1 hit, no runs. As we do apologize if there is any confusion on the broadcast. There has been a slew of substitutions here as Elder takes ball 2. A slew of substitutions being a 6-run lead by the Ospreys. Elder, 1 for 2 with a walk. 2 runs scored as Riviera winds up, fires, and delivers strike 1. 2-1 here. No outs for the Ospreys. As Elder takes ball 3, 3-1, very much a hitter's count. Riviera looking to remain scoreless and a 0 ERA. Riviera delivers ball 4, and he walks the first batter. Elder gets on base with his second base on balls today. Elder takes his second base on balls today, which will be his 7th on the season, as Antonucci stands in again. 1 hit in 2 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 base on balls as well, and 2 RBIs as Riviera checked Elder back. Riviera winds up, fires, delivers a strike to Antonucci on the inside part of the box. Riviera has a sign, very fast and very smoothly checks Elder back. It was very smooth. If Elder wasn't really paying attention, that may have been bad. Would have been bases empty for Antonucci instead of 1 in as he takes strike 2. Rivera, excuse me, winds up, delivers, and it is a ball. As we also have someone new behind the dish, Anderson Edwards coming in to catch for Rivera. Going to bat in the 6th hole. Rivera against Antonucci. Antonucci ready and takes a ball on the outside, very close. Could have gone either way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, with Elder on first. Vera, as Antonucci fouls one down behind the tarp that covers the field. Antonucci standing in, ready. Rivera winds up and takes ball 3 on the very much inside corner. Almost hit him. Antonucci didn't get out of the way. As Vera winds up, and it will be a ball. Ball 4. And Antonucci gets his 3rd walk today as Costanzo. Mike Costanzo now coming in, the first baseman. 0 for 1 today in relief of Kevin Novobilski. Rivera swing and a miss, strike 1. Rivera standing in. Costanza ready. So is Rivera. Checks the runners. Winds up, fires as it is caught by the first baseman. And it will be a fly out to the first baseman, F3. Tried to apply the tag on Antonucci, but wasn't fast enough, as now Gavin Malave, the right fielder, coming in 0 for 1. with a runner in scoring position. Antonucci on first, and Elder, the runner in scoring position, on second. Rivera delivers strike one. Rivera has his sign, checks his runners, checks him again. Rivera checks a third time as he delivers ball one to Malave. Rivera shaking away a couple signs. Has his sign. Malave standing in ready. Delivers. Popped up. As it will carry, but it will be an out. As trying to get it, and yes, Antonucci will get to second. So Hines was able to get to it, and then it was thrown to advance the runners, but it looked like Antonucci might not have gotten to second if that ball wasn't dropped. So 2 outs. 2 outs. Malave sacrifice moving over the bases. As Frederick stands in, takes a ball. Frederick's a DH today, taking over for Gotti. 0-1 today with 2 left on base. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Fredericks takes ball 2. Rivera has his sign. Winds up, fires, delivers. Ball 3, 3-0. 3-0 count for Fredericks. Looking to get a walk here. Rivera has his sign. Antonucci on second, Elder on third. Delivers, Fredericks takes. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. As Austin Beard will now stand in for the first time is the third baseman. With the bases loaded with Frederick on first, Antonucci on second, and Elder on third. Beard looking for his second hit as he fouls one away. Beard only has 1 RBI on the season, has an opportunity for a lot more than that. What he would love is 4, but I'm sure he would be happy with 1. Vera winds up, fires as he grounds one over to second, as it will be 6-4 on the putout as we go to the top of the 8th inning here. Ospreys up 11-5 here in Galloway. Please stay with us. Hello everybody, welcome back to the top of the 8th inning here in Galloway. The wind has started to pick up a little bit in that little break between the bottom of the 7th and the top of the 8th. We'll have to see as the Ospreys do have a new pitcher in Phil Santamaria, sporting a 8.44 ERA, 3 appearances, 1 save. So, we'll have to see Santamaria as he faces, as it will be popped up, as he will be ahead of the batter, 0-1 here. One thing that you don't normally see here that we have seen today is a slew of offensive and defensive changes. Multiple pitchers being used in a game is not abnormal. It's actually very common. Most baseball games, no matter what level you're on, has that happen. But so many offensive changes, you don't really see as Santamaria delivers strike 2. And Maria ahead very comfortably, 0-2 in the top of the 8th, no outs. His team up by 6, 11-5. Fouled back over towards his own dugout, and the count remains 0-2. Santamaria has his sign, winds up, fires, delivers, ball 1. Santamaria once again has a sign, winds up, fires, swing and a miss. 1 away here in the top of the 8th inning. As new catcher Anderson Edwards coming in. Third game, 2 at-bats, no hits, so he's sporting a unfortunate 0 on the stat sheet, looking for that first hit. As Santamaria delivers strike 1 to him. Phil Santamaria delivers strike 2, 0-2 to Edwards. Edwards standing in, didn't step out, so Santamaria gets his signs, winds up, fires, fouled back towards the fence. The count remains 0-2 with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Santamaria getting set once again, so is Edwards. Edwards set, Santamaria has the sign he likes. Winds up, fires, delivers, and it will be the first ball of the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Santamaria winds up, fires. Will be a passed ball, will be ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the 8th for Edwards. The catcher, as Santamaria has a sign, winds up, delivers. Ball 3, all of a sudden, count is full at 3-2. Santamaria winds up, fires, and a called strike 3. 2 away here on Edwards. As Edwards having a couple words with the umpire. See, frustrated, team's down, gets called for strikes. That will happen when that happens. Ryan Deal, the left fielder. Coming in, Deal was 3 here with a run. And a strike, 0-1. Santamaria winds up, fires, strike 2. On the bottom, 0-2 with 2 outs to Deal. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ospreys up by 6. Santamaria winds up, fires. Popped up, playable. Elder is under it, but it will be, and that will be Malave who makes the catch as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Please stay with us. Ospreys up by 6. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the bottom of the 8th inning as we see another relief pitcher in, Nick DeSacio, coming in for the Eagles. He will face Jimmy Silvano. Silvano, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. DeSacio, with a 16.20 ERA. This is his second appearance. DeSacio, and Silvano lines one into center field, and that will be a hit. And Silvano gets on with his second hit of the season. So now have the catcher Molfino standing in with Silvano on first. Silvano takes his lead as Molfino takes ball 1 on the outside corner. We also have a new catcher behind the dish, Alexia Jorge. Molfino. Swing and a miss at the ball upstairs. So will be 1 ball, 1 strike. DeSacio checks Silvano at first, has his sign. Checks him again, winds up, fires. As will be out as Molfino lined one, but it will be caught by the left fielder Deal. So 1 away here. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning with Frank Beleza, the shortstop, coming up. 1 for 4 with a run, 2 strikeouts. Beleza standing in, wanted to take it, but keeps his eye on the ball, and it will be a ball. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. As Beleza takes ball 2. 2-0. Beleza takes ball 3, 3-0. Hitters count. DeSacio looking to avoid walking the first 2 batters. Looking to avoid, allowing 2 batters on. Checks the runner, winds up as Leza takes a strike, 3-1. Sacio checks Silvano at first, and it will be a walk as Beleza takes his base at first, and Silvano goes to second. All of a sudden, runners in scoring position as Tucker Elder. 2 at-bats, 2 bases on balls, and 1 hit. So 1 for 3 with 2 walks. Tucker Elder making plays on both sides of the plate today. Sacio checks. Elder takes ball 1, looking for his 3rd walk of the day. Just had an interesting stat there for St. Elizabeth as Tucker, the ball gets passed and the runners will advance. Silvano thought about going to first, but doesn't end up doing it. It's an interesting stat that we've seen that St. Elizabeth, they have 26 people on their roster. 23 of them have been used at some point in this game in one way or another. It's pretty impressive. In some ways that they're this deep, as Elder pops one up over and lands on the home side of the field. So now 2-1 to Tucker Elder. St. Elizabeth really looking to limit the damage here. Sacio winds up fires as Elder fouls one down the first down the first base line. As Elder evens the count at 2-2. Michael Antonucci on deck for the Ospreys. Sacio winds up fires and takes one on the inside. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes for Elder, with Beleza on second and Silvano on third. As Elder takes ball 4, and now the bases are loaded with Elder on first, Beleza on second, and Silvano on third, with Michael Antonucci coming up. Look down his line of the day. He's had 3 walks today, 2 RBIs, 2 runs, and a hit, as he swings and misses at ball 1, or strike 1, excuse me. Antonucci takes ball 1 on the upstairs corner, upstairs part of the plate. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Ospreys up by 6. Sacio has his sign, checks the runners, winds up, fires, as Antonucci brings one to center. Silvano, everyone tagging up as they're trying to get to 2, as 1 run will score as the Ospreys. A sacrifice fly from Michael Antonucci will put the Ospreys up 12-5. But the Ospreys up at 12-5 here in the bottom of the 8th, with Mike Costanzo now standing in with 2 outs for number 2. Elder and Beleza, second and third. Costanzo takes strike 1. Costanzo 0-2. Costanzo lofts one. Will be a little bit deep, but not too deep for the center fielder Brown to advance. But we will go to top of the 9th. The Ospreys looking to close out this win and get their second in a row. We will be right back. Please stay with us.
John, we got got one more. Is that the only one? Is that the only one?
We got another one.
What do you got?
Exactly.
Sackley?
Yeah.
And everybody else?
That's it.
Hey,
He had to bring 2 pens. See how he brought
yeah, I know. Bless you. Oh, man.
Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the 9th inning. Ospreys looking to close out their 2nd straight win. Up 12-5 over the St. Elizabeth Eagles, who got out to an early lead in the 1st inning, but Ospreys had a explosive 3-run 3rd inning, 11-run inning, then added on one more just last inning. Now have a new pitcher, Dylan Sakale. 5.79 ERA for his 5th appearance, looking to get the save here. He will face Mason Barrios, as Barrios takes strike 1. Sakale, sporting a 5.79 ERA in 4.2 innings, looking to close this game out as another strike on the bottom corner. Barrios down 0-2. Barrios standing in. Salake fires. One down to the hot corner. 5-3, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. 5-3 on the putout. As now Felix Ayon coming in, the shortstop. Ayon, 1 for 1 with a hit and a strikeout, as he takes ball 1. As Sakale delivers ball 2, Ayon ahead in the count, 2-0. Ayon takes strike 1, 2-1 here, 1 out in the top of the 9th. Ospreys up by 7, hoping that's how it stays. Sakale winds up, fires, fouled back. 2-2, even the count. 2-2, 1 out in the top of the 9th. Sakale going with the signs with the catcher. Has his sign. Winds up. Fires. Ball 3 on the outside corner. Up and outside corner. Sakale fires, and ball 4. Ayon. 2nd walk of the day. as Jaden Brown, center fielder, coming in. Third game, fourth at bat, no hits thus far. Brown standing in against Sakale. Sakale checks Aon over at first, excuse me. Has a sign, winds up, fires. Ball one, up and out. Sakale checks Aon over at first. Has his sign. Winds up, fires. Strike one. Sakale checking again. Has his sign. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here. Dies down again. Checks. Winds up, fires. And ball two. Sakale really taking his time, planning out his pitches, making sure that they are productive pitches. 2-1, one out here on the top of the ninth. Popped up and foul over the home dugout. But the count now evens up at 2-2 with one out for number one. Sakale winding up, fires, and a called strike three. 2 away here in the top of the ninth. Sakale looking for his first. Looking for his first save of the season. Sakale checks Aon over at first. And a called strike one. Fouled, grounded over, and that is the ball game. 2-3 on the putout. Ospreys with a 11-run offensive explosion.